It really is. Got some info here that kind of unpacks why it's significant, beyond just being a big round number.
Exactly. So our mission really is
Mm.
to figure out what this actually tells us about Apertum's health and, well, why you should maybe pay attention.
Right. In this space, you need those concrete signs of life, don't you? So let's explore what this usage means.
Okay, first point that jumped out at me was this idea of proof of real activity. Like it's not just people holding tokens,
Hmm.
it's actual doing. What kind of stuff are we talking about here? What makes up that million?
Yeah, and it's quite a mix, actually. You've got users claiming rewards, so engaging with the basic incentives.
Okay, active participation.
Exactly. But then more involved stuff too, deploying smart contracts, which means building, right? Innovation.
Right, developers are active.
And then there's trading on their DX projects launching, people bridging assets over from other chains. Well, it paints a picture.
A picture of real use, not just hype or, bots maybe.
That seems to be the implication. It feels more organic. This kind of user base driven by like genuine interaction tends to be stickier, less artificial.
Got it. And these actions, they directly tie into the demand for APTM gas, right? Can you walk us through that link?
Sure. So every single one of these transactions needs gas, APTM gas.
Standard stuff.
Right. And more transactions mean more gas gets used or burn.
Burned, meaning removed from circulation?
Precisely. It's a common mechanism, helps create, deflationary pressure potentially, more demand for gas, potentially tighter supply.
Mm-hmm.
It can strengthen the token's economics.
Oh, okay. So it's value being created directly on chain through usage, not just speculation on price.
That's the idea. Fundamental demand.
Makes sense. Now, this isn't just one corner of Apertum being busy, is it? The source mentioned ecosystem vibrancy.
Yeah, that's key. It's not just one app or one group. Transactions are coming from DAO1 members, their decentralized governance group.
Right, the community governing.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And also from people using projects built on Apertum, like SKY, SFU, Puglord were mentioned.
So diverse activity, it definitely pushes back against that ghost chain idea.
Totally. They mentioned something like over 16,000 transactions per day. That's not a ghost chain. That's
Hmm.
busy.
16,000 daily. Wow. Okay, that puts the million in
Right.
perspective too. It's ongoing.
It really does.
And one thing that struck me was who generated these. It wasn't some big VC push or a corporate initiative.
No. And that's maybe the most interesting part from a decentralization perspective. It's the community.
You mean builders, users?
Builders, miners, affiliates, the actual users and participants. It's like grassroots growth, decentralization actually happening.
Instead of talk down.
Right. And often that kind of community-driven adoption, it tends to build a stronger, more, committed base long term.
Okay, so let's quickly recap. This million transaction thing for Apertum, it signals real people doing real things.
Yeah. Genuine activity.
It drives actual demand for their gas token, underpinning the economics.
On-chain value creation.
It shows a lively, diverse ecosystem, not just one hit wonder.
Definitely vibrant across the board.
And it's a success story driven by the community itself.
Decentralization in action, you could say. It's tangible proof the network's being used, moving past just buzzwords.
And they're not stopping there. The next goal is apparently 10 million.
Seems so. Reinforces that idea of every action counts,
Yeah.
Keep building, keep transacting. Each one adds up.
So it's an ongoing story.
Absolutely.
All right. So as you think about Apertum hitting this first million, maybe consider what milestones like this, driven by the community, really mean for the future. What does it signal when decentralized tech grows organically like this? Definitely some food for thought.
It is indeed.
Thanks for tuning in to The Deep Dive.